going to be talking to you guys about some of my favorite sleeping packs. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting that I do this video for quite some time now, but I just wanted to make sure that I was trying out products and giving them enough time to try them out and see how they work on my skin. And I also wanted to collect my thoughts and kind of figure out what I thought of them. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, let me go ahead and cover it very quickly. For those of you guys who don't know what a sleeping mask or sleeping pack is, basically it is just a treatment you can either do once or twice a week, or you can do it every night of the week depending on your skin type. And you just place it on at the end of your skincare routine. You wear it as you sleep, and then in the morning you wash it off. Most sleeping packs have the consistency where they just feel like a little bit heavier of a cream, so it's actually not like a clay mask or anything like that. I know at first it seems kind of intimidating, like you're gonna be going to bed with a whole layer of crap on your face, but fear not, my friends, the sleeping packs that I'm gonna be talking about today are not like that whatsoever. Now the first sleeping pack that I'm gonna be talking about is like the OG of sleeping packs, and that is the Laneige Water Sleeping Pack EX. Now, I actually have the older jar. I just keep the older jar because I like to be able to show you guys the product in hand. I don't actively use this, but I have used this for years. I just have so many other products, honestly. I don't want to buy another one of these, even though I love it so much. I just have too many products to go through at this point. But yeah, so I just keep it on hand. Sorry, total tangent, but just being honest here. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. I have loved this for years. One thing I obviously really like about it is that it's accessible to a lot of people. They carry this in Target now, and they also carry it on a lot of online retailers. Now the Laneige Water Sleeping Pack is very famous because it's a very lightweight gel consistency type of mask. So this is gonna be good for those of you guys who have oily skin, or you have combination skin, or you're just concerned with having too many layers on your face. Now I love me some Laneige, and so you guys are going to see that majority of these products are actually from Laneige, and that's because they just have a very good reputation as far as their skincare goes and their sleeping mask goes, and I personally just really like their skincare in general. So the next sleeping mask that I recommend is also from Laneige, and this is the Time Freeze Firming Sleeping Pack. Now this one is a little bit different because it is designed for those who have aging and mature skin. It has what they call a freeze-centered technology, which basically addresses the 5 different zones of aging, which includes dryness, skin texture, fine lines, skin tone, and elasticity. Now Laneige actually markets this sleeping mask in particular along with their face roller. I don't actually own that face roller specifically. I've tried them before. I can't say for sure if I think the technology behind them is that sound. I think it's always a good idea to kind of stimulate your skin. However, I think that you can just use it on its own like I do. Now, one thing that I like about this is that this contains peptides, which helps rebuild the integrity of your skin, which is very important, and it's an important process again for while you're sleeping. I also like this because since it is designed for aging and mature skin, it's a little bit of a thicker consistency. I would say actually out of all of the sleeping masks that I'm going to be talking about today, this one has the thickest consistency. Now for me, I like that because my skin is so dry. Sometimes I need just a thick cream on my skin just to create that barrier. So when I wake up, my skin is nice and plump, and it gives my skincare underneath an opportunity to sink in and be more effective. So this is something that I don't use all the time like some of the other sleeping masks. I just kind of use this during the winter time or during times that I feel like my skin is just extra dry. Now along with the heavier texture, I do have to say this also has quite a heavy scent. So if you are kind of sensitive to scents, it has that kind of like baby scent or... What? I don't know, it's such a common scent. I know I've smelled it before, but it's definitely scented, so keep that in mind. Now, because I'm talking about Laneige, I'm trying to keep these all together. So the last one that I'm going to be talking about is actually a capsule sleeping pack from Laneige. And this is their White Plus Renew Capsule Sleeping Pack. So each of these basically have a different function for me when using them, which is why I use all of them, and which is why I have 3 different kinds. This one's kind of like the more daily, I use this more often kind of one. This one's more when my skin needs a pick-me-up and my skin's feeling extra dry. This one's when I want to brighten my skin and I want my skin to look more youthful and glowy. So this I actually just featured featured in my current beauty favorites because this is something I have been using actively, and I really like these. I've actually given a couple of these to my sister and my mom because I wanted them to try it out because I liked it so much. I know it looks like kind of not much and these are a little bit pricier, but honestly I can get like 3 to 4 uses out of each capsule, so I don't think it is that terrible. And again, most people don't need to use a sleeping pack every night. Now, kind of what helps with the brightening aspect to this is this contains yeast extracts, which are really good for brightening the skin tone. Basically, yeast extracts are an active ingredient in a lot of different skincare products that promote the idea of brightening or whitening your skin tone. So that's kind of where the brightening white plus renew kind of idea comes into play. So this actually has 2 different consistencies to it. It has a cream center, which is actually the brightening part, and then the outside is the hydrating, or I should say moisturizing aspect to it. So it's actually a cream inside of a gel. You then mix it together and then apply it on your skin like you would any other cream or gel. This one, out of all 3 of the Laneige sleeping packs, I would say has the lightest fragrance, although it is still fragrant, so keep that in mind. I know for some of us, you can be more sensitive to wearing something fragranced on your skin at night. I honestly don't really notice it, but I know there is a teeny tiny bit of a scent there. So yeah, this one is awesome, and I can actually visibly see a difference in my skin when I'm using this consistently. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're sitting there going, can you please talk about something other than Laneige? Because we already know how much you love Laneige. So these 2 next sleeping packs are obviously not from Laneige. So the next one that I'm going to be talking about is from xoxo, and this is the Camellia sleeping pack, or Camilla sleeping pack. So this one is a really nice cream textured sleeping pack. This is a bit on the heavier side, so this is good for those of us who have dry skin, and because of that, the ingredients in the sleeping pack centralize a lot around keeping your skin moisturized and also helps repair your skin's barriers and lipid levels. Of course, this contains hyaluronic acid, which is personally for me one of my favorite skincare ingredients because it helps with the moisture in your skin. It helps bond the moisture molecules to your skin. It also contains lanolin, and lanolin I know sounds kind of scary because actually lanolin is sheep oil. And fear not, no sheep were harmed in the making. Lanolin oil is actually made from a sheep's wool, so they just, like shave the sheep. And basically what the lanolin does for the sheep is it helps protect its skin from moisture or any dirt and that kind of stuff. Essentially what it does for you is it helps obviously maintain the moisture of your skin and add moisture to your skin, but it also helps protect your skin and creates that barrier, which is so important for when you're sleeping. And of course, like the name implies, it also has Camellia oil or Camellia oil. And basically this is an ingredient that has been used for hundreds and hundreds of years in Asian culture, and it's extracted from a flower, and it contains a lot of vitamins and omegas, which obviously is really important for your skin as well. Now this does have a scent, and it has like a bit of a floral smell to it, and it's kind of going with the idea of this is like a Camellia sleeping pack, so it's obviously very floral based, so they're gonna go with a floral scent. It's not too heavy, however, so don't worry about that. This one is the most expensive out of the sleeping packs that I'm recommending. However, this one comes in the biggest tube. This is 100 milliliters, and just to kind of give you a frame of reference, the Laneige Sleeping Pack EX, this one is 80 milliliters. The Time Freeze from Laneige is 60 milliliters. These I'll have to look up, but each of these little guys are 3 milliliters, but obviously, like I said, you get more than one. So yeah, even though this is the most expensive, you actually do get the most product. Now last but not least, this sleeping pack is actually one that I haven't heard a lot of things about, or I haven't read a lot of reviews, and I guess I'll just show you guys what it is. It's from Too Cool for School, and this is the Fresh Gore Sleeping Pack. Now the reason that I picked this is not only because I like how it works on my skin, but I also like the idea behind this, or I guess I shouldn't say the idea, I guess I should say I like the technology and the ingredients behind this. So this is actually made from dragon's blood, and so basically how they get that is they go out, they find a bunch of dragons, and then they collect their blood, put it in this, and it's basically magic in a tube. I'm totally kidding. It's actually from a tree. The whole concept of fresh gore is this is from a tree that's kind of referred to as dragon's blood tree, or I guess the scientific term for it is Croton lecleri. I am probably totally butchering that, but I'll put it here. Essentially what it is a tree that its sap is like a really rich red color. And when this is used in skincare, it's been proven to really help with the repairing of the skin. It helps with moisture levels, and it also helps with any acne related issues. So it also helps kind of calm down the skin when you have the irritation. It's also anti-inflammatory. So that's why I picked this, is because this is actually supposed to be very good for those of you guys who have acne prone skin. Its texture is very light. Actually, this out of all of them is the one that is a gel type texture. So personally for me, I think that would be best for oily skin people. Obviously everyone is different, but if you're looking for a gel textured sleeping pack that you can add on that will help with those types of things, and I think this would be a really nice recommendation. And Too Cool for School is usually a little bit more affordable than some of these other brands that I've recommended. And because I mentioned the size, this one's also 100 milliliters, so you are getting a good amount of product in this too. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of you guys have been asking me for my sleeping pack recommendations, and so I wanted to, like I said, come up with a good product list for you guys. I will leave links down in the description box below of where you can pick this up, and I'll try to include several different websites so you guys can choose where you want to pick it up. And yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any other sleeping packs you recommend to me or you recommend to the other fellow viewers. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and I will see you guys in my next video.